Hey guys, this is Heather. Today we're gonna make a kale chickpea Caesar salad inspired by one that's available at the deli counter of one of my favorite grocery stores, but I can't get it because it's made with a lot of cheese and regular Caesar dressing, which is based in mayo, which is based in eggs, and they also use anchovies in the Caesar dressing, and usually a whole bunch of cheese in the dressing as well. So we are going to veganize it, healthify it, bump up some protein in there from some chickpeas, and we're gonna reduce the fat content at the same time. So I'll give you the nutritional facts of a regular Caesar salad versus our Caesar salad at the end. For now, we're gonna start with the dressing. And one disclaimer, I have never actually had regular Caesar salad dressing, so you guys are gonna have to be the judge for me. Anyway, I have taken inspiration from all the various Caesar dressing recipes and vegan dressing recipes out there, including some fantastic ideas from Oshi Glows and Drina Burton. Particularly the capers come from those two lovely ladies. And anyway, we're gonna give it a go. Making the dressing in my Blendtec twister jar, I am going to use half a cup of the unsweetened coconut milk yogurt I used last week in our lentil muffins. And I'm gonna mix that with some nuts. Most of the vegan Caesar dressings were just nut, but I thought non-dairy yogurt would be a cool option for those who don't want to use nuts. I'm gonna do kind of half and half, and this is a mix of, let's see, pecans, cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, pistachios, I think that's it. No walnuts? Nutritional yeast for the cheesy flavor, lemon juice for some tang, capers for that salty, savory, briny kind of flavor in place of the anchovies, a teaspoon or two of Dijon mustard, or you can use stone ground mustard, that's nice too. 1 clove of garlic, peel it, and if you don't have a high-powered blender, I would recommend pressing this through a garlic press before you chuck it in. And depending how much you like garlic, choose the size of your clove to match your garlic tastes. And I'm gonna put a little bit of miso in there, inspired by Drina's recipe. I thought that was a great idea to bump up the saltiness without using too much salt. And whenever I'm making a kale salad, I am all about making it salty. Blend this up, and voila! That's nice and thick and creamy. I didn't add any water, but feel free to if you want. Oh, that's good! So good! Yum! On to the kale. So you can either use all kale, like I'm gonna do, or you can split it half kale and half lettuce. And what you can do if you're a kale newbie, or if you just don't like the stems, is pull the leaves off the stems. If you really like the stems, feel free to leave them on. I find them a bit too chewy for my liking in a salad. Now you can tear it into bite-sized pieces if you like, or you can do like I do and you just grab it and chop it into little bits. Okay, I've got a mountain of kale here. Do your kale before your lettuce. Put it in the bowl, sprinkle it with a little bit of sea salt. Of course, works really well. And then massage with your hands. Give it a massage. Work that salt in there. Relax those leaves. And eventually, they will start to shrink and soften slightly and get a little bit moist. That's what you're looking for when you massage kale. It makes it much nicer to eat in a salad. It's not as abrasive in your mouth. It gets nice and soft. This is the best thing to do with the curly kale. If you have some softer kale variety like dino kale or red Russian kale, which is one of my favorites, you may not need to massage it, but it does also help your body be able to absorb the nutrients in kale. So it is always a good idea. Okay, so you can also see how that's shrunk think my mountain was like this before, and it's now maybe 2/3 the size. So if you're using lettuce, you could add that now. Put whatever veggies you like in here. I'm gonna do red pepper, some grated carrots to kind of visually mimic the cheese. Yellow carrot would be perfect, and if you like vegan cheese, you could add some of that. Avocado, because no kale salad is complete without avocado. That's a salad on its own. To make it a meal, we're gonna add some protein, some chickpeas, that's about exactly 1.5 cups. And the deli salad had pasta in it, which would be lovely, and I was planning on doing that, but I happened to have this leftover bulgar wheat, and since that meant I didn't have to turn the stove on again, I got lazy. But this would be lovely with some whole wheat penne or fusilli. I really like the idea of cutting the kale texture with some nice chewy carby goodness with the chickpeas and the pasta. But bulgar wheat is fun too. So couscous, quinoa, buckwheat, whatever you like. Now we've got a meal-sized salad. So we're just gonna add the dressing and toss. And when you're ready, you can dish some out. So I'm gonna have some right now, and then I'm gonna save the rest for taking for lunch. Wow, that really, really is good. I'm gonna be making this regularly from now on. And it's actually gonna be difficult because I have a huge bowl of it to stop myself from eating it for every meal. So give it a try, hope you like it. Leave me any comments and questions down below. Subscribe for new videos every week, and we'll talk soon. Bye guys. Oh, and don't forget to download your September calendar, which includes this recipe with one delicious vegan meal for you to try every day. All the details are down below. See ya!